Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, good night, wherever you are, whenever you are. Welcome to a new Breakout Solutions live stream. I'm your host, Matthew Battiri, who predicted exactly what was going to happen with Bitcoin. So 7 days ago, I did a live stream. Hopefully you got to watch that live stream. Hopefully, if you didn't watch it, it was called If Bitcoin Does This, 35K Incoming. And in the first minute, I basically say, I think we're going up from here. Now, everyone else on the internet that I follow, right? Because you always want to get a bit of confluence, not only with your technical analysis, but also by, watching a couple of guys. Eric Cran Crypto, bearish. Blockchain Backer, bearish. Chart Champions, bearish. All the highest and most well-known technical analysis individuals on the internet were bearish. They were calling for lower prices, and not your boy here said, nope, this is it. We are going up from here. So I'm glad that we got that one absolutely right. I added to my long positions, and now we are going to start heading up and start making all-time highs. I believe not this month. Start of next month, we'll probably get there. I think June's going to be bullish. And then I think we'll top out sometime late June, maybe early July, and then we're going to go into a secondary bear market. So that's what I'm sort of expecting. You can check out all the technical analysis that I did last week. I even spoke about what we're going to possibly see in the original flag breakout. Let me see if I can find it. So we were talking about the flag that we're in for quite some time. I said that I wanted to see bearish divergence on the weekly. Okay, look at that. Look at that. Ladies and gentlemen, come on. Boom, boom, boom. Okay, we had the fake out to the upside, which I also predicted. Let me just bring that up. So we're in that triangle. We talked about, here we go. We talked about the different options. I said there could be a fake out to the downside. We come up, retest, and then break down. And then I start talking about if there is a breakup to the upside right here, and we don't come back and confirm support on the breakout to move to the upside, we're going to come up, down, and what did Bitcoin do? Bitcoin did exactly what I told it to do. Now, of course not. I've been in the market for too long, so I've seen my fair share of fake outs, and we basically had a double fake out. We had a fake out to the upside. People obviously went long thinking, sweet, we're breaking out of this bearish trend. We weren't able to find support on the trend line. We broke right through. We had a fake out to the downside, which was a higher low. So that's right, guys. We've changed market structure. So let me just remove some of these drawings. Okay, so we've been in this downtrend ever since the 14th of April. So it's been, it's been a long time. It's been a long time. It's been like 44 days or something, 45 days. So about 6 weeks. 6 weeks we've been going down and sideways, and it's been really miserable. But what I really thought was amazing, and this is why you've got to be paying attention, we created a higher low. So we had the low here, and then this was a higher low. So what we then needed to do is we needed to change market structure, and we've done that. Even if you went conservative and you wanted to go this high or this high before this high, so let's just say you weren't happy if we broke that high, we broke that high, we broke that high, and we even broke this high. So we've technically changed market structure. So now what we need to see is we need to see a higher low. We're more than likely going to come back. Let's have a look at a couple of areas. Let's see if we can get some confluence. We want to draw 2 fibs on here. We want to draw one from the bottom to the top, and we want to draw one from when we got this pump right here. So this one to here, and then we want to draw a third one from here to here. Okay, so we've got 3 golden pockets. And we've got 3 of everything else. So where I see the most confluence right now would possibly be So we've got a couple of spots of confluence. We've got a fair few lines right here. And we've got a fair few right here as well. We've got the 0.5 and the golden pocket. Right? Now, I think, does it line up with anything else? Because we have, we've gone basically vertical for the last, 3 days. We've had a 10% pump. Okay, we've had a change in $2,600 of price action. All right, so we've moved up quite significantly to the upside. Now we need to see, okay, Bitcoin's going to probably have a bit of a breather. So we need to find where's going to be the best opportunity to, for those of you that missed this, where can you sort of get back in? So we've got this downward trend line. It's not super strong, but it is going to be a decent trend line for us to try and break. Let me just let me go through my fibs. So we did one from the bottom to the top. We can see the sideways trailing range, the value area high comes in at the same part as the 382 from bottom to high. And the 382 is bullish if we do come back down to it and find support. They're very bullish. We'll probably get some very strong price action to the upside. So looking for maybe no lower than 27,400, that would probably be a good spot to retrace to. Let me remove that. Let me see if we can see anything else. So we've got a golden pocket a little bit above the value area, but the 786 right here is on the value area. So that's also quite good. So a bit of confluence there. And the 0.5, the 0.5 Fibonacci on this fib lines up with the value area high as well. So, there's a few options. Obviously, if we don't hold the value area high, then we're going to probably come back down to the point of control on the value area low of the range. But, the golden pocket is down here as well, where the point of control is. So this will probably be worst case scenario, hopefully. So 26,700. So if the price does come back down. So let's throw in a couple of other indicators. Let's see if we can get any confluence. So on the 4 hour, the moving averages are quite a while away. So maybe with this retracement, we'll get the 20 period moving average, which is the red. Let me make it a little bit thicker so you can see. All right, so the 20 period moving exponential average, if it, at the current rate, not at 6 p.m., but maybe 10 p.m. tonight, it will be up here. I don't know if price is going to come down that quickly from where we are now. Let's quickly look at the 1 hour. So basically it's saying that at 10 p.m. tonight, could we see Bitcoin back down to those levels? Look, of course, but I don't think we'll pull back that quickly. I think we might pull back, over the next couple of days, because we're going to go through a few indicators in a second to show you guys that we are a little bit overbought right now. So I am expecting a decent pullback. We've got a red dot on Market Cipher showing a bit of trend exhaustion on the 4 hour. The stochastic RSI is overbought by an absolute while. However, we haven't yet created any change in the structure of the money flow on Market Cipher. If I zoom into Market Cipher, look at that green money flow. It's basically, this is as vertical as you're going to get. That's a very strong trend. So this could get up to about 50% if things go quite well. And you can see we haven't had that much money flow back into the market for a little while. If we just draw a horizontal line from where we are now, last time was back here in March. So let's have a look what happened in March. So here in March, this is where we had this explosive move. Okay, look at that March right here. So this is exactly what could be happening with Bitcoin over the next month or so. Some very quick vertical action happening, because a lot of the indicators, as I said, on the macro side were oversold. So it was time for us to move up, and we've created a higher low. Now, good thing is we have not even come close to yet making any bearish divergences. We can't make any hidden bearish divergences because the RSI is now in the above the 70th percentile, and we've gone past every other peak here. So no hidden bearish divergences are going to play out there. So in the short term, a little bit of a pullback, but guys, a pullback right now, I believe, is a good opportunity to buy some Bitcoin and ride it up to the next level. Let's go quickly to the daily. We spoke about this. You know, the daily was, well, the last time you guys watched me, it was not, we did not have this hidden bullish divergence, but I could see it coming. I could see the hidden bullish divergence coming. We got it. The MACD crossed over and things are looking quite good. Now, the only concerning thing on the daily, and this is why I think, you know, we'll probably, you know, it's going to maybe take us a couple of goes to break not only this trend level, but there's a very important moving average where we're at a bit of a standstill now. But the stochastic RSI is pretty close to overextended, right? So this thing's going to roll over a little bit. We're going to need to take a bit of a breather. Does that breather occur now, right? Do we just get stuck here for a couple of days, come back down, and then boom, of course? Or do we break through the trend line and then this resets whilst we come back down to test the trend line and continue moving upwards and onwards? Everything is possible right now. Like I said, that 4-hour money flow makes me think that this move is just started. We're going to get some more action coming up in the next week or so. So that's good. Volatility is back in the market. And one last thing I want to leave you with, the reason why we've stopped where we've stopped, let me just remove all that. So we've stopped at a couple of places, and this was going to be an easy short for anyone that's a day trader. Point of control of this entire sideways range, so the most amount of Bitcoin traded volume is at 28,100. So we did go a little bit above it, but we've created some bearish divergences. So on top of that, we also have the VWAP. So the VWAP is an anchored VWAP, so it's a little bit different. So an anchored VWAP, you basically select the anchored VWAP. This anchored VWAP is not something that I'm teaching in our new technical analysis course for our Millionaire Club members, but it is something I'm going to probably bring out at a later date. So the anchored VWAP, when you select it, you normally go off any highs or any major lows, and it's kind of like a support and resistance line in a way, okay? Just think of it that way for simple reasons. So we had this anchored VWAP as well coming in at 28,200 that was going to hold us down. I've got an anchored VWAP right now from the lows that we have right here. So this anchored VWAP can also be now a line of support. So if the price does come back down, does that anchored VWAP line up with a fib? It's no, it's in no man's land right now. But if the price keeps continuing and then we make our way up here, then, you know, it could offer some support at a later date. So we've got the anchored VWAP, and then if I remove the EMAs and I just put on the simple moving averages, we have the 50 EMA as well. Let me just remove that anchored VWAP. Alrighty. Okay, so we've got the 50 period moving average. I don't normally like it blue. I like it. I like my 50 periods in orange. So let me just do it there. Oops. Oh, that was a 200 I changed, that's why. Okay. All right, so we have the 200 period moving average also coming in at 28,200. So anchored VWAP, point of control, 50 period moving average, lots of resistance. That's why I think, you know, it's going to take us a fair bit. And we've got this trend line. So do we possibly zig and zag here for the next couple of days, maybe make a bit of a, you know, rising bullish flag, okay, or even come up and then do the bullish flag. So there's a bullish pendant that I drew, okay. So we could have a bullish pendant, okay. We can have a ascending triangle, or we could do a bear flag, something like that. At the end of the day, you're going to be measuring the outcome of that the exact same way. So you want to get yourself a line. You just go from here to the pole length, okay, and wherever the breakout is, the next target is going to be close to the equal high of 31,000. So that's exactly what is probably going to happen over the next week or so, or the next couple of days. You know, we're doing quite well. So let's see what type of pattern forms here. It's going to probably end up being something bullish anyways, because we've got the upward flagpole. We'll measure the market, but look, we're going to probably more than likely create a swing failure pattern of this high. So swing failure pattern means once we break here, people think we're going to the moon again. It brings a lot of liquidity, and then you get some big players that's short right here. So do look out for once we do break this this trading pattern and we continue moving up. You're going to see probably a lot of people, if we crawl up nice and slow, right, we form some sort of pattern and then we come up here, we're going to probably get a first rejection. We're going to need a lot of volume to break here, because like every time that we have these explosive moves, you have those people coming late to the party that buy Bitcoin at these highs, right? Because for the price to come up, people are selling up here and people are buying, right? So some people bought up here, feel like, oh, it's been a bad investment because I've lost, you know, this 16% over the last 2 months, 17%, and they're going to want to at least break even. So you'll probably have some scaredy cats exiting their positions around here, or just slightly above $31,050, and then come back down. We need to, in order for us to cleanly break this baby right here, we want to see volume and we want to see a very nice straight candle. So much like when we broke here. All right, so this was the previous trading range. So once we broke through it, look what happened. So we swing failure pattern, we came above that price, boom, huge sellers coming in, and I'm on the 4-hour candles here. So if I go to the 1 hour, okay, so on the 1 hour, look what happened. We came up, boom. I mean, it was 25,300 all the way to 26,600. So it was still a fair bit of juice, you know, $1,000. But I wouldn't call this a swing failure pattern because we spent a fair bit of time. This is what's called a failed auction. It's a little bit different. A swing failure pattern, you normally get a quick wick, and it's you know, you see it on the minute time frame. Let me see if I can find you a swing failure pattern. See right here, this is like a swing failure pattern right here. So where, you know, you've created this high, you have this pullback, and then on the next uptick, you have this sell-off. So let me just remove this. I just want to teach you something. So hopefully you guys are happy to be taught. Give me a comment in the give me a comment in the comment section if you want to learn. If you're learning and if you want to continue learning, because I can wrap things up. Oh, God, this is just going to be, here we go. This is the swing failure pattern right here. All right, so we're on the 12-minute candle. So you can see it's got to be on the smaller candles where you wick up, you grab the liquidity, everyone thinks we're going to the moon again. Okay, we're going to start continuously making higher highs, and then we have all these shorters that push the price back down, and, you know, you get a pullback of like 2%, right? So it's a fair bit. 2% is a lot in this market. And boom, you have a swing failure pattern. And then you look, it happened again. Another time, and then, you know, we finally broke through, but that was the fake out, and that was the current yearly high, 31,000, and now we've sort of trended down. So we also swing failure pattern just the recent high. So let me just reset this chart. Okay, so here, if you look just on the 24 minutes, there you go. So see this high right here? We broke this high and we technically swing failure pattern that high. Okay, so came up, grabbed the liquidity. Everyone thought we were going to the moon again. But look, we do have a very nice bullish pattern. We do have a W. Okay, I mean, it's not a perfect W. Like right now, this could even come back down for a third tap. Like this is totally possible. And then we've got this larger W, you know, right now. You can draw as many patterns as you like, but basically we've already gone through that. We have our flagpole. This is our flagpole. No matter what pattern you draw, this is the length of what the move has already been, is going to be where we go up from here. Okay, so because if you do a W, the W price is you take the height from the neckline and then you add it up here. You know, it's exactly the same way we did the flagpole. And if you look at the 3 hour, it takes us right back up to previous highs. Okay, if we draw the bull flag that I just did before, right, from here to here, right? God damn. There we go. So if you draw the flagpole, right, and let's just say we do a bull flag, something like that, right, you're still going to grab this pole, it's probably going to be there. That's why I don't think that we're going to draw a bull flag. We'll probably do something like a, we're probably going to do like an ascending triangle from where we are here, or just keep going up, you know, like whatever it is. So we can see that we've got a fair few candles already forming. I mean, you can say that we're in a bit of a channel. We can just draw this out, and if you guys want to join along, you can definitely draw it out. All right, so we've got just this part here. This is resistance right now. Okay, that's our resistance. Once we break that, are we going to form something else? Let me see what my indicators are saying. Yeah. So right now, what we're doing, because we're a bit of a standstill, we just get the fixed range and you draw that from here to here, and then you just keep an eye on this. So we have the value area high at 28,200. We have the point of control at 28,100 and the value area low. So now we're drawing out these values, and then you can also draw that from the recent bottom, right to there. All right, so we have the value area high, boom. To see if we're going to get any support if we break down, you can get this trading range right here. Okay, so if we break down real fast from here, we've got the value area high, probably won't support us. It'll probably be the point of control, so 27,500. And that's what I said is, I mean, we had a couple of boxes here. That was box one, but box two, and then you can draw another fixed range here of this sideways trading range right here. Okay, so value area, and then if we zoom out and we do that entire value area, which I deleted before. Okay, there you go. So where can we see some confluence? So here we've got this box, we've got the value area high of this upward movement. It's point of control of what was this sideways range as well. So there's a bit of confluence here. There's a bit of confluence here too. So we drew that right here. Let's have a look. Okay, there you go. So there we go. Right here, this will be interesting. This is where we could get, we'll get a bit of support here, 27,500. So that's where I'd like it to stay above. All right, guys, we've been going for 22 minutes. Thank you for watching. If you enjoyed the content, make sure you like, subscribe, and turn on all notifications. And I will catch you guys Wednesday for the altcoin research live stream. Bye for now.